If you're a guy and you're tired of overthinking or worrying around dates or your love life, I'm going to give you an easy solve to it in under 3 minutes. If you're like me, who used to be worried about the future and struggles to let go of the past, I'm going to unpack 2 core principles and simplify the translation of it from The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. If you don't know who he is, he's a spiritual teacher who freed himself of said turmoil by being present when he saw only pain in his world during his teens. He's also the guy who inspired Chris Evans and tattooed one of his quotes that changed his life. He's a big fan. In his writing, he refers to something called the pain body and psychological time. In dating, relationships, or sustaining marriage, safety, trust, and effective communication is key to success. It results in becoming independent, being dependable, building reciprocity, cooperation, and of course, love. But oftentimes, the saboteur of this success, like losing the courage to talk to somebody, worrying about saying the right things, the fear of rejection, resistance to being vulnerable, refusing vital but difficult conversations that might hurt a marriage temporarily but save it for the long term. These are all symptoms of what Eckhart calls psychological time. Anything that creates anxieties, hopelessness, or underlying fears around feeling stuck or running out of time, past regrets, these worries are in the mind, and had we spent focusing on doing something, anything about it, or even accepting it as it is, frees us of said worry and focus on what can be done in the present. The other discussion around being present, which overlaps with something that I do to support clients, is called the pain body. This basically means past wounds and limiting beliefs that hold us back. Some call it the monkey mind. As Eckhart Tolle says, to observe it till it dissipates because it isn't us, rather than just it's a split part of us. I refer to this as the wounded self, or traumatized parts of us that were lost in time. The key isn't to ignore it, but to acknowledge and heal it. This is proposed as the reason we're a product of our own suffering. Too worried about what will happen, and too controlled by the narratives of the past. There's a Netflix documentary, Inside the Manosphere, that demonstrates a very good example of this, but I'll cover it in another post. But in short, a lot of men are led by past wounds, absent fathers, rejection by someone, bullied, or their pain led them to act from it. Identify with it while running on this hedonic treadmill of psychological time. Driven by fears, regrets, FOMO, the need to be respected, but rarely does it lead to contentment, peace, or happiness. And the more important truth, that you can be happy with who you are presently while pursuing your goals, instead of constantly calling yourself a failure until you reach it and look back at who you were in shame. If you want a practical and objective way to change this, comment strength or DM me around how we can overcome this. It doesn't have to be as mystical, intangible, or even as hard as we're led to believe.